Trainer Dan here. Sunday, July 20th. We're gonna do our own little mini try. Week before, trying for children's. We're at the off stuff in Elkhart Lake, a beautiful little resort with a great little lake to swim in. This is the home of Joey and I's first triathlon last year, the Elkhart Lake Sprint Tri. So we're gonna do a little swimming, a little bike, a little run today. Nice little fun training day. Like I said, it's a great little resort. Beautiful. Dead calm lake that we're going to put some ripples in. So I'll check in after the swim and then out on the bike, and then we'll go from there. So it should be a fun day. All right, swim in the books. I did a total of 1,000 yards open water, which for me is most I've ever swam in the open water, which is pretty good. Have averaged 136 per 100 yards, which I was really happy with because that's my fastest in the water as well. So now we are gonna go hop on the bike and bike about 13 miles and try to get it running. I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, mini triathlon day is over with. Ended up not being such a mini triathlon because I ran a 1,000 meter, or swam 1,000 meters in the open water. I split that into two sections. So that's the farthest, as I said before, I've ever swam in the open water. Hopped on the bike, did 13 miles, averaged 19.5 on that. Would have been a little faster if I didn't get stopped at a couple intersections, where otherwise in the race day we'd probably just breeze right on through those. I then got off the bike and did a 1.5 mile run through the city of Elkhart Lake. So I feel pretty good after that. A week to the next race, so I'm gonna have to take it a little bit easier the next 6 days to make sure I'm fresh and ready to go. I know my legs felt a little dead on the bike, but overall I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting fitter and faster every single week, so I'm excited to see how this week goes. Later.